nights in a row. With me is Nick. Right next to me is Chris, and I am Xander's. Xander. First name.
Yeah, and he's going to be the new main host of the show, kicking Chris out of his place. You know, I thought it was about time. 6 episodes feels like a bit too much for Chris's reign to be lasting. I was kind of expecting a leadership change.
Exactly.
A week or two ago, honestly. So.
In fact, I'm taking both of his channels. They're all mine. All of his views, all of it. Chris, get out of here. It's time for Xander.
The reign of Xander has come to pass.
Ah, yes, it's the new era. Pink Floyd, the Beatles, and 80s disco. We're gonna get some Bee Gees in here. Forget about classics by Candlelight. No. We're gonna listen to some Pink Floyd, some Jim Croce. We're gonna listen
some Pink Floyd by Neon Lights. There we go.
Yes.
There you go. That's what it's gonna be. Not candle lights, no, disco lights. We're gonna play some. Gotta get some Staying Alive in here. Chris, in all seriousness, how are you?
I am alive, and honestly, that's about as much as anyone can be this year.
Yeah. Not only just globally, but like from the person. It's been a rough one.
Oh yeah.
Nick? How are you?
I'm doing alright, same old, pacing around in my room, talking to 2 fellows that are about a few hundred miles away from me, so.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah.
Except this time it's not long distance, Like, you're not going to pay us by the minute to talk.
Wait, I was paying him by the minute?
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm waiting for my check.
Chris, wait a minute.
No, don't worry.
You were billing me this whole time? Xander, thank God you're in charge now. Oh my God. That's one more strike against the dude.
Microtransactions.
Yeah, he's been sending it out through my Swiss bank account.
Actually, Nick, it was prophesized that you and I were supposed to meet earlier, back with the Monty Python tribute film.
That's right, because you were part of that production before, Chris's ma decided to shut that all down.
Yeah, before it got canceled.
Yeah, damn you.
Yeah. Parents of platypus with a mominator.
Yeah.
A mominator.
Oh, God.
So what happens when you push the self-destruct button on that one? Does it just kill your mom, or?
No, it destroys all moms in the tri-state.
Oh, God.
Except for Perry the Platypus's mom.
We've never seen her.
Exactly. Maybe she didn't.
Yeah, we haven't seen any of his parents.
Something that doesn't exist.
The
Mom. The truth is, he had 2 dads.
No, just walk up to an orphan and start singing that line. Discovering something that doesn't exist.
Okay.
Your parents.
I've got an orphan joke for you. Just don't tell your parents. Oh my God.
That's a good disclaimer.
Fully disclaimer. Don't tell your parents. That's the joke. You go up to an orphan, you say that. Man, oh my gosh, that'd be horrible. Just be like, listen, I'm gonna hit you, but don't tell your parents, okay?
Oh, God. It's funny because adopted kids like myself can joke about that more freely.
Right, yeah. I really can't I've been through a few moms, but I suck.
Yes.
My dad's really I don't know what to talk about.
Well, Xander the Mander. Wait, so yeah, we were prophesized to meet back in the Monty Python thing.
That's right, yeah.
We haven't mentioned that on this podcast before, have we?
I don't think we have.
Yeah, then let's hear a little bit more about that, because honestly, I forget what a lot of the original plans were for that one. I just know that it culminated in us making the 2 comparatively lackluster skits.
Yes. So basically, the idea started from way back in February, because me and my friend, who I'm not going to name on this podcast, but there was a big thing that happened with that, and the long and short of it is basically we ended up not being friends anymore. And we were working on like a big project for the summer with a whole bunch of people in it, and that turned into nothing. So I was thinking throughout the whole quarantine thing, like, what could we do this summer, as something just different? And it came to me that, Monty Python, like, I absolutely love Monty Python, and I kind of wanted to introduce that to more people than I knew. So I wanted to do a, big culmination of skits, where we could just do them, learn about some of the greatest comedy ever, and just have a good time doing it. So I put together a script with like 14 different sketches from the original Monty Python TV show, and I put a few songs in there. I had location set up. I had like 15 people that were going to work on it. And then basically my parents shut it down because they didn't want anything legal to happen to it.
Yeah, like getting sued or something, because I think they're really looking for people to sue nowadays, huh? The Monty Python company, you never know.
You never know. You don't know, that's the thing.
See, what was weird about that was way back in the 70s, when, they were really big, ABC, they actually had a run of the Monty Python Flying Circus on their channel because they wanted to see if that would, bring in an audience. But what they did was, because Americans are so sensitive to everything nowadays, they cut out like all of the best punchlines and stuff, and Monty Python actually brought them in and sued them and won because they cut down material, basically making it their own. So my idea was to not change any of it, just throw in little touches with us that weren't changing the material, but still doing it in our own way, I guess.
You know what we could have done to prevent that whole thing? Like, that would have allowed us to keep making it, I'm pretty sure. It's like right before the whole video started, like in the video, it could have said, this is just a fan-made thing. It's not for profit, stuff like that.
Right. That's kind of what I was
then
thinking.
they could sue us because we're not even making any money from it. That's the main thing. That's the main reason why people sue.
Yeah.
Profit.
Exactly.
So there was a potential chance of us making it.
But we just didn't think of it when it happened.
Which is a real bummer, because that would have been such a fun project to work on.
Yeah.
And I'm glad Chris and I, we're talking about working on this project for Halloween. It's basically a Halloween spoof. I don't want to say too much about it because I don't know what's public. And, it's
spoiler.
Nice it's nice to have a bit of a mystery, Mm-hmm. It's just really nice to be like, aha, by the way, your mom is no villain. Just take Friday the 13th, for example. The mom is literally...
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen that movie, Xander. You've ruined the entire franchise.
Yeah, Jason Voorhees doesn't become the serial killer until the second movie.
Yep, and even then he doesn't have the classic mask. It's just a bat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is a bummer.
Takes him a while to, fully flesh out into his character.
So, yeah, it's just for character development, that's all. Don't worry about it.
The horror movie cinematic universe was really booming back in the 80s.
Exactly. I mean, they literally had Freddy Krueger versus Jason Voorhees. I almost said Freddie Mercury. That would have been really funny.
Mama!
It's like those videos on YouTube where it's like Freddie Mercury gets stuck in a slide.
Freddie Mercury stubs his...
I want to commission someone to make one where he's getting chased down by Jason now.
Yeah, that would be funny. He's just like, I don't know. He's just like,
I don't want to die.
Yeah, there you go. If there's him saying something about being a bad guy, oh no, we could just get Billie Eilish for that. I saw this skit from this YouTuber named Meat Canyon, and it's called like Larry the Pro Bowler or something. He's like, I've been bowling for, I really like modern music, that Billie Eilish. But you take some inappropriate searches into Google, and you lose your kids, your family, your professional bowling career. But hey, what can I say? I'm the bad guy. Just like, oh, it was so brilliant.
Meat Canyon is great.
Yeah, for real. Have you seen Beyond the Golden Arches?
I think,
The Ronald McDonald one? Oh my gosh.
You seen the Willy Wonka one?
I just got done watching that with the SWAT team.
Oh, that's
They're like,
funny.
make sure his clothes are extra tight.
Out of context, this sounds like a wild ride.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
it is.
gosh. It's so, like, right at the very beginning, you get to see that Willy Wonka's grandpa sold him. Sold Charlie. I mean, yeah, Charlie's grandpa sold him to Willy Wonka. It's just... Oh
We're just gonna leave it at that
Yeah.
for you, Nick.
It's been
All right.
watching. But yeah,
I shall leave a link to it down below.
there we go. Yeah.
If you remember to link that, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been linking stuff that we've been like talking about ever? I've never bothered to check the descriptions. I don't watch these back.
No, I don't watch them back either. Usually
Sometimes
just like the first 5 minutes.
I normally do.
So we're likely not going to be linking this down below. So go find it yourself, you lazy fuck.
Don't be
You got Google. You got hands, presumably.
you millennial.
You probably have hands, and even if you got just the one, you should be fine.
Even if you don't have any hands, then don't bother watching it. Gosh dang it. There's no point in watching a video if you don't have hands. You can't clap for it when it's over. Oh dear. That sounded really bad. Oh my god. You can't clap for it when it's over. My parents are gonna be watching this.
At the end of the performance, they just bash their head against the seat
On
to
the
create
desk.
some sort of sound.
Last night I had to bash my head on the table at work.
Why?
So this guy I work with, he was being so awful last night. I came in and he says, "Oh, my manager says, 'Oh, you're working for Devin tonight?' I go, 'Yeah.' And the first thing he says is, 'Fuck.'" So I had to deal with that all night.
Why, are you not a good worker, or is it just because it's
No,
you?
he doesn't like me.
Ah, well. You know what they say, if they don't like you, make them disappear. Like, what's he gonna do? Call the cops?
Yeah,
Gone.
you call in that magician, he'll make all your issues disappear.
Or
You know, they're real good at that kind of stuff.
Hitman works too.
Nah, magicians, man, because,
Yeah.
you know, if you call up a hitman, they're gonna trace that back like you had the intent to kill this man.
That's the thing.
You call up a magician, it's like, oh yeah, he was just having a little, you know, like a performance at a workplace or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can spin it in your favor.
He never died. He just made himself disappear. That's how.
Yeah.
Your illusion's
He
gone.
stepped into the box and the trick worked a little too well.
Yeah. I saw this one video of this guy. He held his breath underwater for like 7 days or something like that. It was crazy.
Wow.
Man, I can't believe you spent a week watching someone hold their breath in water.
You have no idea how bored I get sometimes, Nick.
Don't worry. Months ago, I was bored as well. I think I legitimately watched one of those, like, 4-hour videos where nothing really happens, and it's just That was not a proud day, I will admit. I also don't remember if that day actually happened, because a lot of that area is a blur, but...
Recently I've been watching this guy make sausage. His name's Ordinary Sausage. He made sausage out of water, air, chili. He literally made a chili dog. It was beautiful. He made it out of Little Caesar's $5 pizza, KFC chicken, lobster, fish. It's just peanuts. He made a sausage out of
peanut
hot dog.
sausage.
And they get like millions of views, hundreds and thousands of views. It's just like, it's insane. And that's the thing, is I don't want to stop watching him. He sounds like Peter Griffin. It's beautiful. And I just can't. It's so great. I want more content. Gosh dang it.
Nick, take this down. From now on, no more podcasts, only making sausage.
Make chili.
Okay, no. This guy has already got that niche filled. We gotta find our own
We need to
really specific skill that will somehow generate tons of profit.
Nick, hear me out. You know how they say that people are making bread? We need to make literal bread. Cheese bread, pizza bread,
The bread?
pizza bread, hot dog bread, lobster bread, ravioli bread. Endless possibilities. We can make bread out of water if we want it. We can make bread out of loaves of bread.
Dude, I feel like that one would be quite a challenge. I don't know if we're ready to make bread out of bread quite yet,
Yeah,
but the rest of them, I'm willing to take those on.
You just buy one of those meat grinders, or like one of those grinders. You take a loaf of bread from like your local grocery store. You just put it in, and then it grinds it up, and you put that in your bread recipe. Bread.
All right.
You can make garlic bread out of actual garlic, not just some seasoning.
Ooh.
You know what? I'm really liking this idea. Yeah, let's get that bread, guys. Come on.
Let's
get that bread.
Let's just do this on like a weekly basis. Like each of us makes a video of us making a new type of bread every week.
Pizza bread, garlic bread, spaghetti bread.
Oh God.
Dr. Pepper bread. Barbecue
Ice
water
cream bread.
Barbecue water bread.
Yeah, a water bread barbecue bread.
Water bread barbecue. So we take the water bread that we made earlier and we use it to make a barbecue bread.
A barbecue water bread, yeah. It's brilliant. Mozzarella sticks bread.
Ooh, I would like that idea.
Lasagna bread.
Lasagna bread.
Macaron.
Ranch bread.
Dorito bread.
Oh yeah. Cool Ranch Dorito bread.
Kool-Aid bread.
Cool.
Rubber bread.
Did you say Whopper bread?
No, rubber.
Rubber bread. There you
Rubber
go.
bread.
Rubber's edible, of course. It just gives you lung cancer.
Yeah, you know, we weigh out the risks here. We take them.
And then multivitamin gummy bread.
Oh God, bring that back into play.
Yeah, get some Flintstones gummy vitamins.
Yes, last week.
Hey, this guy watches our content. That's one.
We were just watching a bit of what is it? It's the Arts.
Yeah.
I liked that video on my YouTube channel. That was a good one. I liked it. It's the Arts.
Was that the skit one?
Yeah, that was the skit.
I remember your old channel when you had the one where you do this and like, ha, you're gay now.
Oh my God, yes, I still have that video.
And it was like, I'm not gay, but $20, just $20.
That's a
So
classic.
good. Oh my gosh. Nick, I assume you've seen the infamous picture of Chris grabbing Ronald McDonald's junk, right?
Yes, he introduced it to me a few weeks ago. It was, how can I forget? Literally, how can I forget? I want to know how to forget. Please.
I sent it to some random guy on Snapchat, and he started getting, like, seriously angry at me because he thought it was rape. Like, I was raping the Ronald McDonald's statue.
But that's the thing, he's smiling. That's what I was going to say. My dad, I sent that picture to my dad, and you know what he said? He said, putting a smile on Ronald's face, attaboy. So great. He's just like, oh my gosh.
Oh, that's one of my favorite pictures I've ever had taken of me.
My favorite picture I've ever had taken of me doesn't exist because I don't like myself in any pictures.
Really?
No, I don't. Yeah, it's a self-conscious thing, I suppose.
And yet I see your face a lot on Snapchat all the time.
Yeah, I make funny faces just because I'm insecure. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, if I make funny faces, people are gonna laugh anyways. You know, it's just how it works.
I see.
Except for anime Xander, and you know the anime filter on Snapchat. That guy's next.
There's an anime filter.
Yeah, it like adjusts to your face too. It's really cool.
Hold on. Hold the phone. I am holding the phone. Let's see what this does.
That was my phone hitting the microphone.
Where is... Oh wait, I need to turn this around so it's my face. Oh. These are a lot of filters that I do not use.
I don't blame you. More often than not, they're just not worth it.
I'm literally a hot dog right now. What the fuck? What the hell is this one? Oh my god. Okay.
It's just called anime style.
Okay, wait. Where is it?
Put that on your story.
I'm trying to look for the anime, guys. I can't find it.
Just type in, you can search filters, just type in anime style.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, wait, I can?
Mm-hmm.
How? Where do I search? Oh. Well, I probably sound like such an idiot right now.
Yeah, you do.
You spell my name on your Snapchat with a Z?
Yes.
That's so bad, Chris.
What?
Because it's with an X.
I know it's
Oh
with an
my
X,
God.
but it's a meme.
The meme, oh, it's a meme.
Hawaii.
Yes.
Oh, funny.
Yeah.
Look, in my
Alright, I'm sending that one to you too.
I have it Poggers, Gay Coda, Nikolai, Hunter.
I'm assuming
Z.
Poggers is Doug.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Marcus because someone added him.
Yeah, I think. That's not what we were talking about, but it works.
Oh my God! I'm putting that in the video.
That's gonna be.
I love it with my beard. You know, I think it complements the hair really well.
You look like a waifu.
Indeed, thank you. I'm gonna be best waifu of the year.
OnlyFans, that'll really get you going. Stop.
Oh my
Oh God, no.
OnlyFans. I think we talked about that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Not.
Water.
that was the one with Jamie.
This is moist Xander,
Yeah.
man.
James.
To hydrate yourself before I eat this mic. Tasty. I mean, honestly, it's quite metallic, so I wouldn't prefer eating my.
No.
Not only does it hurt my robo teeth, but also it makes it go straight to my knees.
Wait, are you eating a microphone?
Yeah, I put my mouth on the mic. I was just like, oh.
It goes straight to your knees. I don't think anything goes to your knees when you eat stuff. I think your knees just break when you're like mid-30s.
My grandma.
And then you wish you had them back.
My grandma, she has cyborg knees. They're both metal. It's quite.
Bro, how do I get cyborg knees?
Your knees need to be broken and bad.
Alright, 1 second. Oh! God! Oh! Oh! Where can I get? Oh God! Where?
Oh yeah.
Where's the knees?
$50,000.
Oh! Maybe can I get some for cheap? Oh!
Maybe my grandma's, but
Oh!
you're happy about.
Oh, it's so warm. Why is it warm?
It. You added.
Oh, it stings.
She got it.
Oh, poor Chris. She was my first girl.
Oh, I'm on adding.
8th grade. Yeah.
Oh God.
Quite a story, let me tell you. She used me for one of my best friends. That's not even the first. That was the first time that's ever happened to me. It happened again last year. Oh my God.
Seriously?
Yeah. You know Aaron Clements?
I think so.
Yeah, he and I were not exactly buddies anymore. But I'm fine with that. He's kind of negative. But if he does so happen to listen to this podcast, hey Aaron, I love you.
Even though you just said you weren't.
Exactly.
You hypocritical man.
Moist critical.
Yes.
Nick, how's the I don't know, where are you? Are you in Nevada?
Nick.
My knees.
Hello.
I mean, yeah. So you guys were moving away from the knees thing. Anyways, I'm up in Fargo, which is right on the border of North Dakota and Minnesota.
North Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
That's really close to us. Yeah. I mean, it's like a whole state away, of course, but.
Yeah, you know, it's only like 5 hours.
Right. Mm-hmm. So theoretically speaking, if I walk 500 miles and you walk 500 more, we could meet each other.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be the man who walked 500 miles to be at your door.
Man, quite interesting.
Yes.
I wish they had Zencaster, the thing that we're using for a podcast. I wish they had that on a phone, like as an app.
Yeah.
It does work on phones. You can't. I mean, there's no app for it, but you can send links to people, and they can, talk through their phones or tablets or whatever.
Once it becomes on phone, I don't know. I like coming over to Chris's for this. This is actually really cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm enjoying myself, and I've never.
Yeah, I too enjoy coming over to Chris's place for these events.
Oh yeah, Nick, you're the one walking the 500 miles.
Yeah, you know, I'm on my way right now.
Holy crap!
He's just
Yeah, I'm in the back of the cab.
Hey Nick, is that?
Hey, taxi driver, you want to say hello?
hello.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Oh, that reminds me. You do some funny voices.
Yeah, I'm
Xander.
quite the voice man. I'm known for. Not really. I'm just self-known for that. But I'm known for being called Xander. It used to be Mr. Zandman, but then people kept thinking I was a drug dealer. I didn't like that very much, so I just took the ER off of my name and it's an A. So Xander. That's about it. That's all I can.
Alexander,
man, I wish my
Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander. Have you seen the TikTok?
Oh my.
Like, if I don't touch my balls, will you never tell a soul what you saw? Something like that. But yeah, I wish my real name was Alexander. That'd be badass.
I guess in that moment, I literally just realized that Xander is short for Alexander.
Yeah, I know. That's what, like, when I was in like the 5th grade, I demanded to be called Alexander instead of Xander.
Is Xander your?
Did it work?
Xander is my actual real name. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I'm kind of hip and cool like that.
My name starts with an X, you know, no big deal.
No big
but,
deal. You know, I'm basically a xylophone. I just have to evolve. Once I turn 18, I earn the ability to double jump. But yeah, I can do some voices. We got some. Let's see. You're always a classic. Man, that's basically it.
All right, yeah. Give it up for Xander, man of the voices. Let's go.
You Rich Little.
I can do Rick and Morty. So it's like, hey Morty, you gotta shove it up my butt. Oh, jeez, Rick. Oh, you sure shove it up the butt? And it's like, I'm Mr. Macy's, look at me. Just so many.
Mr. Macy's,
I could probably argue with myself with a few different voices, like, parents of platypus, shut up, nerd. Okay. My mom. Yeah.
Muscle Man.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. Normally, if you throw a cartoon character's voice, I can try to do it.
This is one you've been doing recently. Get off my dinghy.
Oh yeah, J.F.K. from Clone High. I taught my little cousin that. He's 4, but it's like, hey you, get off my dinghy, not you. Really funny because like so they're on a boat, right? And Gandhi's.
I've watched Clone High.
Yeah. So it's from the first episode where Gandhi's on the boat, and then he's like, hey, get off my dinghy. And then a girl rises up from JFK, and he just holds her, and he's like, not you. So good. It's such a good show.
Yeah, it's this, isn't it?
No, here, I can look it up. Are we going to play it on the mic?
No, I'm just asking.
Oh, then yeah. You're right, show. That's the right show. I was like,
Yeah.
But yeah, Clone High. I can do Kronk and Joe Swanson. So it's like, all right, the boys. Tuesday. That boys. All right, so. Hey, Peter. So, me and Bonnie, we've been looking at the security cameras, and we know you. We're not gonna ask you to stop. We're just gonna ask you if we can pay you to keep doing it. Because my friend uses both of us. You know, I can't shit anymore, so it's quite nice. Felt like that, or you got the clap. Giggity. All right.
Wait, mirror. You remember that one?
Mirror, mirror on the wall, give me torture. Cock it. That's funny. That's always funny. I drew this thing where it was Carl Weezer's face, and he was a big muscular man coming out of the ground. And then it's this thing from Smash Bros. It's like, Carl Weezer joins the battle. Really fun as crap.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is really fun. I enjoy this.
It's just a conversation.
Yeah. You had mentioned earlier about like middle school girlfriends and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you guys have other experiences with that?
I had one girlfriend that lasted me like the entirety of middle school. I'm gonna be honest.
Sure.
Yeah, and yeah, that's a bit of a tale.
You can tell.
I think that was the tail.
Yep.
I don't know.
No. I guess in seriousness, yeah. 6th grade. Well, back up. In elementary school, we had this program called, God, what was it? Foot for a Mile. Basically, we had this little like keychain of like that would get little feet necklace pieces. I don't know how to describe them, but you got one for every like mile you ran, or 5 miles or whatever. It was basically a way to get kids to run more during recess, and also a way to show off to other friends how much you're running.
Ow!
Oh,
That
yeah.
hurt. Chris
man.
poked me with a tack.
I didn't mean to go so hard.
That hurt so much.
I'm sorry, bro.
Bro,
So you talk
why
about
did you
how,
hit your
hey,
dude with
want
your
a mile,
tag?
Show off, but it's like, ah! Yowza!
Gonna need a cybernetic knee for that one.
We're gonna need a bigger tack. I love Jaws. That's a good movie. I wish they showed the shark more.
I haven't watched Jaws,
Go on.
actually.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I haven't watched Jaws yet, so no, I'm joking. 5th grade, I ran with a girl named Kristen a lot, and we both got crushes on each other that year, but didn't do anything with it. 6th grade, we're not in any classes together, but every time we pass each other in the hall, I catch her glancing at me, she catches me glancing at her. It's that, it's that year-long middle school sexual tension that everyone just loves, puberty, all that good stuff. End of 6th grade, we have a field trip over to Camp Manitou. Is that it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So we had a field trip to Camp Manitou. She was in the same group as me, so we hung out a lot, got closer to each other physically, held hands,
Ooh.
told each other how we felt about each other.
Always the summer.
I remember.
Always the summer camp.
Yeah, I know, man. Literally, it was.
It was
Like
it was
we were watching
actually.
that one. What was that movie? Like hockey, and they're the underdogs and they win.
Mighty Ducks.
What
Yeah, that's what it's called. There's a movie like that called The Mighty Ducks.
is that?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yep.
The Mighty. I need to look this up.
Mighty Ducks.
Disney movie with Emilio Estevez.
Yeah.
Yes,
Helio!
this is Yeah, so we watched this movie, and I remember that we were sitting next to each other, and slowly throughout the movie, we were, slowly engaging in the hand-holding technique.
Oh, deep
So first,
technique.
you rub arms together, then you rub hands together, then you start
That's
interlocking your
friction to make
pinkies,
a fire.
and then finger by finger, you get the whole hand held over the course of a half hour.
Just grab it by the hand, Morty.
So yeah, and that's how we got together. 7th grade, we had a class together, and a lot of stuff happened that is not appropriate to mention on this podcast.
I feel.
But
I get that.
let me just say, yeah, there was a lot of experimentation between us. 8th grade rolled around, and I think it was January of 8th grade where I broke up with her.
Ooh.
She was going too far with the experimentation for my liking.
I get that. I understand your pain, brother.
Yeah.
Didn't
So-
get in too deep.
He
If you know what I mean.
means with the hand-holding technique. You know,
Yeah, the hand holding was getting a little
Don't
too
wanna mess
intense
with it.
for me at that point. You know,
it's a
man.
dark hole. You don't want to get into it. You know.
Nah, but honestly, like we were showing a lot of PDA, and she was getting a lot more daring with that, and so broke it off. Not in the best way possible, mind
Sliced
you,
it like
but yeah, I didn't want to let it get out of hand. Um,
so many hands.
and then yeah, you know, junior year rolls around, and we become friends with benefits. And then senior year rolls around, and I date Andy, and then we break up at the end of what is it, February? And yeah, now I'm here.
I remember that story. It was because, like, she wanted to keep going through college, right?
Well, I think because she didn't. That's a whole box of subjects, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have many boxes. I mean, I have a lot of boxes just because I moved out of my mom's house.
Yeah, but no mental boxes.
Sorry, in my mind, my mental box is actually a sphere because that way it holds less. I'm
A
not,
sphere.
but-
What a concept. You see, I've always been using a pyramid, personally.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, for me, it's always been a sphere just because my skull, top of my skull is shaped around it. I always thought of it as a sphere. I don't know anyone who's thought of it as like a trapezoid or a diamond. That'd be cool.
How about you, Zach?
What about just a cylindrical? Yeah.
Cylindrical.
How many girlfriends have you had?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't keep track of that type of stuff. I like I just try to find someone who I'm happy with, but normally, I don't know. It's just really rough. Like, my first girlfriend, I remember, was in like 6th grade, but we really dated just to say that we were boyfriend and girlfriend. It was when I was along for it. It was really crazy. Either they're having like that. I don't remember 6th grade. Either having like that, or just wanted to know that she liked me. Because I knew I wasn't going to be there for a while. So I could have went either way. And I was probably a dickhead like that. But, yeah. And then 8th grade came around, and I, experimental, I suppose you'd say, we'll call it. Much like the hand-holding technique.
Technique!
But yeah, no, 8th grade was when I had my first kiss.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't really know you that well in 8th grade. I remember I was like your welcome buddy,
Yeah.
and that was a thing.
The only thing I remember saying to Chris was tricking him to thinking that I grew up in England.
And the only reason he didn't have an English accent was because he came here when he was like 5.
It was the biggest prank. It went on for years. He literally just learned that I.
Like just
Wait.
a few months
Just a
ago,
few
I
months
did.
ago.
Just a few months ago, I realized that he had been lying the whole time.
It was great.
Dude,
Like
a friendship built on the basis of lies and deceit? Oh my god.
I wanted to tell him at the end of 8th grade, but I was like, wait a minute.
And I like told the teacher in the class we were in that he grew up in England.
And then he's sitting there like,
I wanted
yeah.
to see how far I could go with it, but then I totally forgot that I did that. And then Chris brings it up a few months ago, and he's like, "You're from English, right?" I'm like, "No, I got you."
I imagine you just standing up, pointing your finger like, no, I got you. All these years.
My greatest story for 8th grade. You guys remember the National History Day project?
Oh God, yes.
You want to know what I did?
What?
I picked Susan B. Anthony, right?
Mhm.
I already knew a bunch about Susan B. Anthony. So, like, when I was going to do a website, so they're like, okay, type out your website, make sure you work on it. The whole time that they wanted us to work on it, you know what I was doing? I was playing Fancy Pants Man 2 on the Chromebooks.
Oh my god.
And, so what happened was, eventually, the day came where we presented it. The night before, I just made a quick little website, but I made sure I didn't fill in any info or anything like that. And then we came to the day of presenting, right?
Yeah.
So they came up to me, They're like, okay, let me show you what you got. I showed it to them, and I was like, oh crap, I forgot to save last night. Every website was autosave. So they're like, okay, yeah, it's fine, don't worry, just tell me what you know about Susan B. Anthony. I just listed a bunch of shit. I didn't do a single amount of work, and I got a C+ for that project.
Seriously?
No shit.
Were you in, in Nick, what's her name? We talked about her last week.
I had calisthenics.
Nicolette.
Oh.
Nicolette.
You had calisthenics.
I had calisthenics.
If you would have been in Miss Novak's class, you would have hated it.
Oh, Novak. That was her name.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
that's my favorite story ever.
That was a
That's
whole
my
thing
big
last week.
con. My big okay, because I used to do that crap. That's part of the reason why I flunked out at junior year so badly that I'm considering senior year my redemption.
I'm considering senior year as my redemption tale too, my man.
I really fucked up, so now coming back for justice. Man.
Yeah, National History Day. I remember I qualified for regionals both times when I did that one.
Seriously?
Yeah, the first one in 7th grade, that was with Kristen, my girlfriend at the time, and then one of her friends, Patience. We made it to regionals, and then we fucked up there because we didn't list certain sources correctly. But then next year, I did it on my own. I did a video, and at first I thought I didn't qualify, so I didn't show up. And then the day later, they came to me like, "Hey, Nick, what the fuck? Why weren't you there?" I was like, "Wait, what? I got a C+ on that thing. I did worse than I did last year. I qualified. I did not make it past regionals that year either.
Man, it's been a wild ride. This summer has been crazy because we were supposed to make the movie. Then I almost lost my job this summer just because I didn't show up a bunch because I hated there. I got a new job. I don't work at Burger King anymore. Now I work at Wendy's.
Ooh, that's a one step up.
There's this friend of mine. She's really cool, and she was like, "Hey, we should definitely apply there." So we go in, I'm like, hey, I want a job application. They literally are like, hey, you want an interview tomorrow? It's like, oh, frick, yes, thank you very much, sir. Really?
You should have come to Dairy Queen, man.
Yeah, but that's even farther away than where I am right now. Because my aunts that I stay at, I only stay there on Thursdays and Fridays.
Oh.
Because my parents, they split up recently. So living situation's weird. But yeah, they split up on Friday. They didn't split up on Friday. Split up a month ago, actually.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Huh.
I only know that because it was my sister's graduation party. But I don't know. I don't want to talk about it too much, just because it's still very weird. I'm not dealing with it very well, but I'm trying to try. Wait a minute.
What were we talking about?
What? Oh, where were we?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't talked about my girlfriends yet.
You had girlfriends, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had one at least.
Yeah.
Were there any more, or?
Yeah, I've had a few.
Chris, save some puss for the rest of us, okay?
Okay. So the first.
I used my hair tie and I made a wiener. So, anyways, no, that wasn't really funny, but still, it's a hidden talent using my fingers. Don't make it sound too
That's
sexual.
what she said. Oh my god.
Continue with your girlfriends.
Okay, so the very first one I had was in 8th grade, and basically it was just in choir. And
was it Sabrina?
No.
Oh,
it was a girl named Carly.
I know Carly.
Carly?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That's so obscure to me.
It only
Okay, wait, when was this?
8th grade?
Like winter of 8th grade. And it was not good. because basically she wanted me to start buying her stuff.
Oh, isn't
Like
that what?
right away.
As an 8th grader.
Yeah.
That's most of Eau Claire.
She's like, Valentine.
No offense to all the lovely women who live here, but like for the most part, all the girls that I've dated, they want money from me. But that's the thing, I'm almost always broke, so the relationships don't last long.
Oh,
Which is why I'm a single boy.
All the single boys. All the single boys.
All the single boys.
Yeah.
She said to me, "Hey, Valentine's Day is coming up, and I want a teddy bear. I want a teddy bear for Valentine's Day."
That's when you're like, you get what you get, nerd.
I said, "All right, I'll see what I can do." Valentine's Day comes around. I don't have a job. I'm in 8th grade.
I don't have a job. I'm in 8th grade.
I legally cannot find employment.
That's so funny because the summer of 8th grade I got a job.
Really?
Yeah, at dairy farm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Because my career, like I started working when I was like 9. In 3rd grade, I did goat farming with my mom's friend or whatever. But it was really cool. And then when I turned 13, my uncle Randy, that summer, it was the summer before freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
I started doing dairy farming with my uncle. And then if we did dairy farming, we also did lawn mowing. But during the winter, we did snow removal. You know Monk's Brewery by the mall?
Yeah.
Yeah, we snow removed that place and stuff.
Cool.
There was a little fence down there that we made.
You can hear us, right, Nick?
Yeah.
Okay. It just said something about lost connection to server.
Oh.
But then
Wait a minute.
But then
I do not see your audio bar.
Yeah, it's
Can you
very
still
little.
hear us though?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm also hearing my own voice repeat back at me, although I don't know if that's just your microphone picking me up.
It might be.
I think that probably is.
Okay, yeah. I don't hear you anymore. Or myself, I mean.
Okay, good.
But then the summer of freshman year, before I turned to sophomore, I got a job at Festival Foods. That was not a fun job. I was
You worked at Festival.
Actually, the one on Mall Drive.
I did, yeah. It felt like a waste of 2 years, if I'm being honest.
My
but
friend Clay, he's really cool.
He works there.
I know Clay.
Yeah,
We all
he's
know
really
Clay.
awesome.
Clay's awesome.
Great.
Yeah.
He was my best buddy freshman year. Right when he was a senior, I was like, Clay, please don't go. It really sucked.
It's weird. The year that we were freshmen, there seemed to be more awesome seniors than there did any other grade.
Exactly. It seemed to get drastically low. Now it's our job to be cool, which I have a really hard time doing. So I just try to be myself. But recently, because of quarantine, everyone forgot social skills, so I can't be it.
It did feel odd. It really did feel like we were a strong grade in general. I don't know why that is. Just got lucky, I suppose.
And then there seemed to be a lot of cool juniors and sophomores as well.
But maybe since we're looking down on all the freshmen and stuff, maybe they're not that cool, just because we're older.
I think that is the case. Because
Yeah. I mean, Chris is a freshman. Let me just say.
oh my god.
Ketchup boy.
I was tempted to beat the shit out of him every day.
Seriously?
That means that.
No,
that
I'm
means
joking.
that, Nick, that means that we have potentially met each other before.
That I would not put it past me. I'm gonna be honest, or past us, past anything.
Right.
We could have met before.
Don't worry. I was very angsty. I started getting really cool. I'd started learning social cues in sophomore year, I'd say.
Hey, same here, bud.
Yeah, me
Well,
too.
more like midway through freshman for me, but it was more of like a slow learning process. It took me like a few years.
In 8th grade, I tried being dark and edgy, and I'd listen to Green Day, and I'd wear black and wear the same hoodie every day, because that was just the people I was around. And even still, all the preppy kids, they talk to me, but I can't tell if they're just trying to be nice or if they want to be my friend. So I just say hi. There's this girl, her name's Linn. She every time she sees me, she's like,
God.
"Hi, Xander."
God.
I'm just I get really awkward. I'm like, "Hey, hi, what's up?"
Well, she's a slut anyway. She'll do anything that moves.
That sounds like all of Eau Claire. Again, no mean to disrespect women.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know, because like when I say crap like that, I don't want people to think I'm sexist or I'm an incel.
No,
Because
that's
I'm
not. That's not sexist. It's just saying, most people in this town are.
Like, yeah, like it's come to the point where I just don't want to try anymore. I'm sick of it,
Yeah, I get it.
Hey.
Okay, I'm like, where?
Quiet.
I'm like, where?
No, I just I don't have too much to add in that regard.
Should we talk about that?
Oh, I was still talking about my girlfriends.
That's right. Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't finish talking about mine. Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, I went to my English teacher to ask how to stop a relationship. That's
Who
how.
did you have?
Splashell.
I had Mavis.
Mavis is awesome.
He's so cool. He moved to Australia, I heard.
Did?
Yeah.
Wow. That's kind of sad.
What a wacky guy. He's so awesome.
But anyway, that's like how much of an idiot I was back in the
No, it's perfect. Always asking adults. I mean, have you ever seen the movie Perks of Being a Wallflower?
No, but I've heard of it.
They had like the best bond is the main character and his English teachers. English teachers are badass, except for the ones that are arrogant and like, I've written a book, so I know everything.
Oh yeah, I hate those movies.
Like Mr. Rasmussen, he's really cool, but like sometimes I feel like he doesn't even actually listen to what you're saying.
I don't really get that vibe from him. Like, I don't know about you, but I don't.
Maybe it's just because I'm a nerd and I'm a bit odd.
Yeah.
Listen, you ready for the scissor section? That's about it for me.
Wait, are you clacking scissors together?
No, I'm snipping scissors together. Get snipped at. I don't know. Now I'm just making noises.
This is the stage we've progressed to.
I'm scared, man.
But I was gonna say, Nick, because we were talking about you about me in freshman year. Wasn't I such a little dick cheese?
I'm surprised you quit ketchup.
Yeah.
I can't believe you quit ketchup.
If I have it now, it's only in tiny doses.
I am so proud of you, Chris. I'm so glad I could help you through that journey.
Oh yeah.
Nick and them too in Dakota were just anytime he'd get ketchup at lunch, we'd call him Ketchup Boy. And I think we bullied him into quitting ketchup.
I think you did.
The only way to stop him is to beat down his ego.
Yeah, my ego got really replenished. I think that's the right word I'm trying to use.
Yeah.
Checked? I don't know.
It just went small. Because, like, I do a lot of things, and eventually, when people compliment me enough, I start thinking I'm the shit. But I know I'm not. It's just like, okay, yeah. And then also there's the times when people, they confuse my ego with confidence. I'm just like, okay.
Oh, wow.
Keep going. Relationships.
Okay, we keep getting sidetracked.
Yes.
So that was my first relationship. She wasn't very happy about it, let me tell you. She basically tried to boycott me from the soprano section at school.
I remember I was an alto.
Yeah, you were
for a little bit.
You were an alto for like a week and a half or something.
And then I was like, I
that.
don't like this very much.
Yeah.
I felt very awkward. I was so, oh my god.
I
still don't know how to talk to women. I still don't know.
Oh god. I remember you in 8th grade, my man. Like, I didn't talk to you very much. Our personalities didn't clash that
right,
much.
But now, I mean, now we're getting more formed. We're basically dating, except for the parts where you don't date. You know. I wouldn't say we're that strong, but we're definitely getting there. We're definitely
yes,
like,
we're definitely becoming better friends than we were.
We're working on projects together.
Yeah,
we respect each other. It's really nice.
But I was gonna say that when I was in my freshman year of high school, I basically watched everything that had to do with the Disney. Comic relief character in high school movies and tried to embody that as much as possible. And I know that pissed a lot of people off.
Yeah, what you really need to do to become the comic relief character is just act like an idiot. Like for me, I want people to think I'm so dumb. That way, when I tell them something really smart, they're like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" You know, it's all about that element of surprise. Never be who you really are. That's a horrible lesson. Don't take it.
Never be who you really are until it is who you are.
Exactly.
And then have an identity crisis in about 5 years from now. Hell yeah.
I think
Let's go.
Like crisis during quarantine. I'm just like, why doesn't anyone like me? It was so sad. So it's like, it just helped me realize, you know, none of these people are actually my friends. What the hell? I thought we were buddies. But no!
I remember that. I thought you were so stupid putting those up because, like, who doesn't like the Zan Man?
Exactly.
You know?
The Sandman. That's my name. It's me. Oh my gosh. Am I becoming an icon? See, this is what I'm talking about.
Yes, you are becoming an icon.
The Sandman. It's like a Charlie Chaplin title. Charlie Chaplin and the Sandman.
Your name was Nifty Nick, wasn't it, Nick?
Back in high school, my nickname? Yeah.
That's what
Everyone called me Nifty. Well, except for my best friend, ironically enough.
You know what they called me in high school? The Minute Man.
Oh.
I never talk about that. It was like, that's not exactly a name you want to have, is it?
The Minute Man.
60 Minute Man.
Yeah, you want to at least be an hour, you know?
Yeah. Have you guys ever played Fallout 4?
No.
Nick?
No.
Well, there's this one song in there. It's probably in Fallout 3 too. But it's called 60 Minute Man. It's such a good song. 60 Minute Man. Oh, you want to hear my Louis Armstrong impression? There is no need. Take off your clothes.
Oh god,
man, it's getting towards the end, isn't it?
It's getting there. We haven't really been, you know, strained for topics this week.
Right.
It seems as we get more people on here, it's just gonna flow better.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, because 3 really is the magic number. Bounces off real well.
Exactly. There is talk of me becoming the official third idiot.
In
the
my
public, the media is saying they want Xander as the official third idiot. Just ask Kanye. His words, not mine.
I mean, even Ellen DeGeneres, in the midst of all this controversy,
you know, all of the horrible things that she's done, she still wants me as the third idiot.
Even Donald Trump,
even BJ Trump,
he tweeted out the other day.
He's like,
Xander Stevens has to be the third idiot in the room.
If I'm going to have any third idiot in the room, upon millions, maybe billions of people in the world, I want it to be Xander Nick Stevens. Okay, it's Xander Nick Stevens. He's got to be the third idiot. Thank you, Barry. That's all. That's what he said. I mean, he even came up to me in person. He's like, "Get it done."
Get done or you're fired.
Get it done or I'm gonna fire you. I'm gonna put you on the wall and you're gonna get fired. That's it, okay?
I'll send you to sleep with Jeffrey Epstein.
I have the best hiding spot in the world. Millions, if not billions of people cannot find. Okay. I like that. I like that in millions, if not billions. That's very funny to me. Hundreds, if not thousands of people will be watching this video and they'll be like, man, he has a great impression of Donald Trump.
We're lucky if we get 1,000 views ever.
I think this might be our most viewed video with Zan Man on it.
I'll definitely try to advertise it out.
Good. That's kind of what we're going for here.
Yeah, because this is really fun for me. Except for the parts where I don't know what to talk about. Then I just get awkward. Like this.
I haven't finished my thing yet. I gotta keep talking, otherwise we're gonna run out of time and I won't have anything to talk about. So, second girlfriend, you remember this. It was Sabrina.
Sabrina's cool.
Yeah.
I used to like Sabrina.
Yeah. But I basically ended up breaking up with her at the end of the year. It was weird. I broke up with her like a week after we started dating. And then after that, I dated her again in like December or something. And we broke up again. Then we dated again in like February because we had the same gym class. And after that, we broke up one last time. And now we don't talk.
We don't talk anymore.
No.
We don't talk anymore. We don't talk
anymore like we used to.
And then last year, sophomore year, this is such a stupid story. So basically, there was this girl named Giselle, and
Yo, don't even. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
No, she fucking broke me, man.
I know she's
She's
awful.
quiet. She
I've-
lies. She's very deceptive. Not
I've-
a healthy relationship. Let me tell you.
You
I
speak
got
to your
myself-
father.
I got myself moist.
Oh God.
Poor Chris. Your gaming chair.
Oh, I don't care.
I'll just sit on it. I'm sitting on it.
I'd do much worse on that chair.
I'm removing myself from the chair.
I'm kidding.
I am no longer on the chair board. Or is it the board of the chairman?
The chairman of the board.
Chairman of the board. I'm no longer a man of the chair. Just the board.
But yeah, you had experience with her, and
I thought that was junior year with you.
yeah, it was junior year last year. And everyone I've told this story to that wasn't directly involved didn't believe me, and it was so annoying.
I still don't believe you. That's the thing, too.
Why don't you believe it? Happened? It happened.
Because your
It
likability
happened.
of dating anyone in my mind was so low at the time. I just figured you never even had a girlfriend.
No, it happened, bro. So I don't think I've told you this story, Nick. It's fantastically stupid. So
Alright, go ahead.
basically, I met her in 8th grade, and we sort of had a crush thing going on, but we never really said anything about it. And then, like junior year, she started at Memorial.
Sophomore year.
My sophomore year, and we were basically just, friends still. And then junior year, we happened to be in the exact same choir class together, and we were sitting next to each other basically every day, just talking to each other and stuff, and eating lunch together. And then one day we just went to Taco Bell, or no, it was Taco John's. Then we come back, and at the end of that, I said to her, "Hey, do you want to go to homecoming with me, like next week?" And she goes, "No, I'm sorry." And I said, "Oh, that's okay."
You know why?
Why?
She planned on going to homecoming with me. Then I didn't go.
Seriously?
Yeah, I didn't go to homecoming.
Do you know what she told me?
What'd she tell you?
She told me that she didn't want to go to homecoming because her dad's name was Chris, and it would be too...
Yeah, no, the whole reason was like we were planning on going, and I was like, nope, sorry.
Oh my
'Cause,
God.
yeah.
Wow.
You know why I still don't believe you? Because I even asked Giselle about it, and even if you guys did, then she was so embarrassed by it, and she denied it, always, constantly
yeah.
denying it.
Oh yeah, she denied it even to me. Like, I'll get to that later.
Maybe you were just denying. Maybe you were just picking up the wrong scene.
I'll get to it
we'll
later.
Get to it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll get. Yeah.
It's like across.
It's just across the hall. Anyway, Nick. So, I texted her like, okay, so you don't want to go to homecoming because for some reason I'm persistent. That probably could get me in trouble, but like I'm persistent. So I said, do you want to try something else? And it wasn't a second after I sent that text that she replies with caps, yes.
No. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
So basically what happened was we talked for like an hour, just saying things back and forth to each other, like basically getting all the details smoothed out, because at the end of it we decided that we were going to be friends with benefits. That's basically what happened at the end of that.
How long did that go on for?
I'll get to that. So basically, I get home, and we're still talking. My parents were gone, and she sent me a text, just like saying, "Where do you live?" And being the idiot I am, I sent her my address, and I didn't hear back from her. 10 minutes later, totally uninvited, shows up at my house. Just and like, what am I supposed to do in this situation? A girl has never, ever come to my house. So I'm just sort of standing there, not knowing really what to say. I brought her downstairs, I showed her my Lego collection, and then she started talking about like all these kinks and fetishes she had. Like how she wants to be put up against the wall and like, raped or whatever, and that's a like, just weird stuff. And then she says, "Hey, can we go up to your room?" And being me, of course,
Chris.
Being the Chris Jahnke.
And we're basically just sitting on the bed, like not really saying anything. She was on her phone. I'm just trying to figure out what to do. And I
think she was waiting for you to,
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, we went to see Spider-Man Far From Home, and before, like, it was still in the trailers, and I made my move, and it was horrible. We both had no idea what we were doing, which I suppose is how it's supposed to go.
Mm-hmm.
But still, this is an off-topic question, but for Halloween, are you going as the nostalgia critic again?
No. I think I'm gonna go with one of the Blues Brothers.
It's because of the wall review, isn't it?
No, it's not because of that. It's
the wall review was so bad, Chris.
It was so good.
Was
I will stand by that till the day I die. It was so good.
So bad.
There were
Nick, have you seen the wall review by Nostalgia Critic?
No.
You are so lucky.
It was so good.
So horrible.
I mean, it's not as good as the album. Nothing's as good as the album.
It's not even as good as the movie. It's
but
just
it was
bad.
one of his better clipless reviews.
He needs to find a new technique. He needs to stop doing the same thing over and over. It was so horrible.
Anyway, off topic. Back to
that's a double negative. So
yes.
It's on top.
Okay, back to where we were before. So I put my arm around her. She leans in, and then we start making out. And I said, because like a few months earlier, there was this thing, 7 Minutes in Heaven, right?
Yeah.
I was playing that. I was on the round with James, and we ended up making out in the closet, which gave me a whole series of inhibitions I couldn't get rid of.
Wasn't I there that night?
Yeah, I think you were.
Nick,
it was the cast party.
Nick.
I didn't think anyone actually did anything that night. Wow.
I think Josie and Liam, they did something in there.
We need to get a group of friends together. Nick, next time you're in town, we need to get a group of friends together, and we need to hang out.
Yes, we do.
I'm planning to be back in town from the 1st to the 5th.
Let's hang out then. I can definitely make plans.
Seriously? I can't do that because I'm going to Iowa for the 1st to the 5th.
Well then, Nick, definitely.
I guess you're just gonna have to miss out, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. We definitely need to make plans.
Yes. Anyway, we keep getting off topic. Okay, so we were making out for a bit, and then she gets on me and starts dry humping me.
Oh, that's so weird.
I kid you not.
That is so
and
weird.
I had no idea what I was doing.
Exactly.
I don't know if she knew what she was doing.
From the sound of it, mostly not.
Yeah. And then, like, after 10 minutes, with no warning, she gets up and says, "I gotta go." And then just leaves. And then, like, 5 minutes later, she's like, "We can still be friends, but don't mention this to anybody." And I'm like, okay. And being me, instead of going to someone that, lived far away, that I could trust, my friend in California.
He talks to us about it.
No.
And we're just like,
No. I'm getting to that. I talked to the friend that I mentioned earlier that I had a falling out with, due to things. And,
yeah, that's right.
And basically he just stood there kind of like, "Oh, okay."
Okay.
And then he left, but then he comes back and he's like, "Dude, I am super jealous. Can you set me up with her?"
That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense.
Being me
with this situation, that makes oh my gosh.
Being me, I call her. I say, "There's this guy. He's really nice. He wants to see if you can meet up and do something like go to the movies or something." She's like, and then just hangs up. Which, obviously I shouldn't have done.
What time was this? Like, around what time?
All this happened from around 3:30 to 5.
I mean, the month.
Oh, this was homecoming week. It was Monday of homecoming.
Yep. What did I say?
Yep.
What did I say?
Monday of homecoming
This was
week.
when I was getting back. Because that week I got back in town from moving.
I remember
I came back. So I moved, and then I came back, and everyone was so happy. And like, hey, I actually mean something to some people.
Yeah.
So and that's when her and I started talking again. So that kind of makes sense. I'm so sorry for you. Actually, I did not mean to put you through that, even though I didn't know.
So yeah, the very next day I get to school, I was hoping to bring her aside, explain my side of the situation, and get it flattened out, straightened up.
But she probably wiggled and crawled and went away.
She texted me, "Don't talk to me ever again." I said, "I'm sorry," and then I basically deleted her number, and we haven't talked since. And it's basically agreed that we hate each other.
Yeah.
And after that, I basically said, you know what? I'm going to just tell whoever I please because she's not there to say otherwise.
Right, exactly.
So I kept telling everyone, and no one believed me. No one believed. You're the first one to believe me that was actually around at that time.
Yeah, because I had past experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's a little devil, a sneaky little. Yeah.
And now she's lesbian or something.
I don't know. She changes her sexuality every week.
Yep.
Literally, she talked to my transgender friend Chris, who's a transgender male, and she's like, "Oh man, I think I'm trans because I like to wear hoodies." It's like, oh, that's really disrespectful for the LGBT. I mean, I get it if you think that, but the reason why you think that is just what the heck? What the hickety heck is going on?
Yeah, it gets really weird. But yeah, that's basically what happened. And then it was Dakota.
Dakota, yeah.
He started dating her, and I got so mad because I'm like, you don't know what you're getting into.
That was the cringiest relationship I've ever seen. And then they broke up 3 days after.
No, they were dating for a few months because I remember they were taunting me. It was awful.
That was she was the longest relationship I had. It was 6 months.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
That's honestly sad.
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to get a girlfriend who's working. That I don't know. There's just like my friend Megan. She's really cool, but I don't know if I like her like that or not. She's really cool. She just got out of a relationship. And she's quite hip and quirky. She drives a Jeep, and I don't like Jeeps, but her Jeep is awesome. That's all.
Cool.
It's random. It's obscure, but
I think this is the longest we've ever gone on a podcast.
Holy shit!
Holy shnikey, Scoob!
1 hour, 12 minutes, and almost 13 minutes. Oh my god. This is awesome.
Yeah, I'm enjoying ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hearing myself repeat on the mic again.
Oh, I am sorry for that.
Oh, gee. I still hear myself.
Does anyone else?
Just cover. Hey, talk again. Talk.
Hello? I fucking... Alright, let's just finish this episode off.
Alright. Because this is our longest episode. I feel accomplished.
This is great. This is the first time I've been on a podcast, and all they do is sit and talk. It's really fun. I can't believe people make money off of this.
I know. I want to get sponsors. BigCocks.com is sponsoring this episode today.
AdamandEve.com.
Peanut butter.
Okay, I'm just leaving it. I'm just leaving it at that because
it's such a great.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's such a great horrible sentence.
I don't like that.
All right, end it off then.
Yeah, I think that's it for today. Thanks everyone for listening to this week's edition of 3 Idiots in a Room.
Especially if you made it this far.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
I hope people made it this far.
You gotta be our number one fan if you made it this far.
We'll be back next week with more BS for everybody to shove up their
Actually,
a-hole.
my friend Willow, they might want to be a guest next week. That's okay with you guys.
Really?
4 idiots.
4 Idiots in a Room.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I think
Hell
Doug
yeah.
might be coming back as well.
Doug, great old Doug. He's like my best friend. He's the first person like I
5 idiots, dude.
And if we can get
It's just
Nick,
growing every time.
idiots.
No, 6 idiots. That's too many. That's gonna
Damn.
start another world war.
We're gonna have to start the podcast off killing someone. I mean,
It'll
the
be
only
like
way.
Among Us.
Body reported.
That actually sounds like a fun podcast format. Like, slowly, one by one, we die off or something. I don't know.
We should all just play Among Us sometime. Like seriously.
Isn't it on a laptop as well?
Yeah, I think you can get it on. You could probably get it on this.
It's probably free as far as
No,
I
it's
know.
$5.
PC and mobile. On PC, it's $5. On mobile, it's free.
Same with
Oh,
like
cool.
Dead by Daylight, PUBG. Like those are free games.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, we'll have to do that sometime because that would be fun. All right.
Thank you for listening.
Yes, I've been Chris Jahnke as usual.
I'm Xander Stevens, the new guy. Hey, I'm a new guy. What are you gonna do? I'm a new little baby.
And I'm number 3. Yeah.
We are
Yeah.
number 1.
We are number 1. We are number. All right. That's 3 idiots in a room, and remember that the world is not real.
And also keep your pants on fire. Who cares?